Hey guys, it's Tuesday and you're watching The Real Evolution. This week we're talking about Megan Tonjes and her booty. 2 weeks ago, she posted a photo of her butt covered in her underwear on Instagram, and it was flagged and removed. She couldn't get a hold of anyone on Instagram, so she decided to make a video and post it on her YouTube account. The main subject being that she disagreed with them removing her photo because it was fully clothed. They contacted her to tell her that the reason it was removed, her photo was in violation of their community guidelines because of nudity and mature content, which she clarified, defined of sorts, that nudity equals naked, no clothing, and her butt was covered. And that when it came to mature content, she questioned what they meant. She needed them to clarify that, because if you're on Instagram ever, you know that it is filled with people's bodies. There is a huge community of Fitspiration on Instagram, and people are constantly posting their progress photos and whatnot, which is kind of what Megan is doing. She's a leader in the body acceptance movement, and she's also been on her own fitness journey. She's lost some weight, and she's been documenting the entire process. And on this particular day, she was having a great day. She likes her butt. She's proud of her butt, and she posted it. She wanted to share it. She wanted to share that moment where she felt good about herself. No matter what, there's going to be people who are uncomfortable and don't think that it's right to post pictures of your butt or any specific body part online, but there's a large number of people that are incredibly supportive. What I think is super important and that we should be focusing on is the moments where fat-bodied people step back and are like, hey, I'm okay with this, and I'm only okay, but I actually like this part of me. It's important to share those things because it helps other people who are on a similar journey or who don't like their body for whatever reason. Unfortunately, being fat is still not completely acceptable and makes people uncomfortable, especially if you're seeing fat-bodied people in their undergarments or bathing suits. She made her video and it created lots of waves, some buzz. The mainstream media picked up the story and only spread her butt, her underwear covered butt, further, as well as her story and the message of body acceptance. I actually think that this happening is a good thing. It's unfortunate that her photo was flagged. It's continuing the cycle of letting people know that their fat bodies are not acceptable and people don't want to view that. But like Megan says in her video, which I will link below, someone being uncomfortable with my body is not my problem. And if we look at it on a larger scale, the only way that we're going to get over this uncomfortability with fat bodies is if we see more fat bodies. We need to see more fat bodies of all shapes and sizes, and not just fully clothed. We need to see them nude, and we need to see them in bathing suits and in their undergarments. That's what's going to help us see that it's okay, and that, heaven forbid, maybe it's not so freaking bad. So the only way that that's going to happen is for people like Megan and other fat-bodied people stepping outside of the structure that's been created for beauty, acceptable beauty. They need to make some waves, and that's what happened. And so I think it's a great thing because now more people are aware. It's the silver lining of a shitty situation. I'm gonna leave some links below to Megan's video, to the photo that started all of this, as well as a link to some other women in the body acceptance movement. Specifically, I'm thinking of Tess Munster. She created the tag F Your Beauty Standards on Instagram, and that has become a a huge source of inspiration and acceptance for a lot of people. Megan created the tag Booty Revolution, so you can post photos of your butt, tagging it with that. She'll probably see it and like it. Other tags are My Body Is Not an Apology and Honor My Curves or Honor Your Curves. I don't know, I'll leave it below. So what do you think? Did you hear about her butt being removed? The only thing I think is weird is that she's posted photos of her butt in her underwear before, and they weren't removed. I don't get why this one was flagged. And did I mention before that I don't understand why, if someone is so uncomfortable with seeing fat bodies in bathing suits or in undergarments or even in being fully clothed, don't look at it, don't subscribe, don't be part of it. I don't understand this. I'm going to flag it and let you know that I think that you're gross and disgusting and your presence, your body makes me uncomfortable. I don't know. People need to get over it, and I think the only way we're going to move forward is by seeing more of that. We need to start showing our kids, younger ages, more examples of nude bodies and not just the stereotypical skinny white male and skinny white female. You know what I'm saying? So that's it for me this week. Let's continue the conversation down below. And I will see you next Tuesday.